The Environmental Protection Agency, or EPA for short, has banned most uses of two cancer-causing chemicals. Leaders with the organization say this has been decades in the work. Ron Spitzer has more on the significance behind this.
If you don't want to get cancer, if you don't want to get Parkinson's disease, if you don't want to get miscarriages, if you don't want your children to have congenital heart disease, this is a huge deal.
Ray Dorsey is a professor of neurology at the University of Rochester. He's working to identify and eliminate the root causes of Parkinson's disease, and he says TCE and PCE, which the EPA banned most use of, are likely linked to a 500% increased risk of developing Parkinson's disease.
Generations to come will look back on this day as a day when these diseases all likely became increasingly less common.
These chemicals can be found in glue, dry cleaning products, stain removers, furniture polish, and more. It can even make its way into drinking water. Michal Friedhoff, the assistant administrator for the EPA's Office of Chemical Safety and Pollution Prevention, says the organization has known for decades that these chemicals are harmful, but that it didn't have the power to stop manufacturing or use until fairly recently with the 2016 Toxic Substances Control Act.
Finally, for the first time in a generation or two, we're actually taking meaningful action that we wish we could have taken years ago to address the way chemicals are made and used, so that we're not left cleaning up the drinking water, getting the chemicals out of the air, cleaning up the contaminated soil.
Friedhoff says the EPA has found that many safer alternatives are already on the market, so consumers can make better choices now. But Dorsey's biggest concern is cleanup, which he says this ban doesn't address.
There are dozens, if not more, sites that are contaminated in Rochester. I live in Pittsford, New York, and there are 4 state Superfund sites along Monroe Avenue.
Dorsey hopes the diseases linked to these chemicals will eventually be more common in textbooks than they are in patients. Reporting, Ron Spitzer, News 8.